Let's see. Let me turn this off. Okay. Why do I have a black screen? Oh, good. That's all huge and stuff. Okay, let me screw around with this. I don't know why this is messed up. My overlay was messed up too. And I don't know why. Almost have it. A little bit more. Okay, it's a little too much there. Almost. There we go. Now I can fix the overlay. Right up there. And move the camera down just a tiny bit. I don't know. Sometimes I don't know what OBS is thinking. Hey, this will be fun if you're, watching this on YouTube later or something like that, and it's going to be like 8 minutes of me fucking with the stream to make it work. And Twitch isn't showing me anything. Thing like that. It's going to be like 8 minutes. There. Okay, that finally came up. Oh, now I'm auto-hosted. And let's see who's in the channel. Nobody's actually said anything yet. I see a Rock Pants. That's all I see. Okay. So, the Twitch video is finally working. OBS looks like it's finally doing what I've told it to do. And we'll resume. Let me go out there and tweet. There. Just to make sure everybody knows, since I'm seeing a lack of some people. Okay. Yeah, maybe they're just not getting the notifications. I don't know. So, here we go. Here we go as I talk to myself. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. Harrowmont Estate. Let's head in and talk to Harrowmont. I've been dealing with a scratchy throat all day, too. That is making my life fun. Why is everything so fuzzy looking in here?
Welcome to Lord Harrowmont's estate.
Yes. Yes, I suppose I am welcome. Dulin.
I heard there was a Grey Warden here. I am Dulin Forrender, second to Lord Harrowmont, King Endrin's own choice as successor. Word is spreading that the surface may suffer a blight. It is shameful we are not in a better position to help.
I would speak with your lord.
In an ordinary time, Lord Harrowmont would be honored to meet you. Unfortunately, we've already caught more than one of Balin's spies approaching Harrowmont under a pretense of friendship. So I'm afraid I won't be able to take your word. If you want to speak to Harrowmont, you will need to prove he can trust you.
Okay, how can I prove it?
That's a generous offer. If you mean it, you might attend the proving today. The Deshers take it very seriously. And unfortunately, Balin found some way to blackmail or intimidate House Harrowmont's best fighters into stepping down.
Do you want me to find out why they dropped out?
That would be enlightening. Though I hope you won't pry too deeply into things they don't wish revealed. If you wish to show your loyalty, enter the proving as his lordship's champion. With your order's reputation, I've no doubt the ancestors would favor your arm.
And this is to be your king. One who cannot keep his own men from running like frightened children.
Lord Harrowmont does not use threats or intimidation to motivate his men. He leads by example.
Ah, I see. So it's his example they follow as they cower from this Prince Balin.
How dare you slander Lord Harrowmont?
Why should we ally ourselves with someone too scared even to grant us an audience?
Hello, Penny Cash. I have someone to talk to. You'd be nervous if someone was out to get you.
I suppose not everyone can face death as undaunted as an Antivan, it's true.
Then you agree to fight in Harrowmont's name. Balin would never work with anyone who humiliated him in that way. Harrowmont would have no fear of meeting with you then.
I'll enter the proving and see why they withdrew. I will not let Harrowmont send me on this runaround.
Excellent. The arena is located off the Commons. Talk to the Proving Master and tell him you're entering Lord Harrowmont's roster. The key fighters we lost were Guidon and Baisel. You can look for them in the fighters' preparation chambers behind the ring. And be sure it's before the fights begin. After the first bout, no one may change the roster. If you need to find me again, I will wait in the Tapster's Tavern off the Commons. There is no better place to hear gossip. Perhaps even word of your victory.
Okay. So I can't go in there. There's some guards that are standing there. I probably can't do much else in here. A noble sitting on the floor staring at a lute or something.
House Harrowmont is honored to have you here.
Yeah, I can tell by the way you sit on the floor and don't stand when I approach.
Let's get started.
Yes, let's. My bot is so slow. So, Severin,
Always ready.
you pick that? You can. I'll take this dwarf hat. Let's see, I can't get over... Oh, wait. I can walk right through. Hi, Severin.
Shall we go?
Can you open this? No. I should have known. My bod. Yes, my bod is failing me. Or my bot. Friend of yours cosplays Zevran, huh? So it looks like I'm really... Yes, that's right, Rock Pants. Hence the reason why I went and sent out a separate tweet just so that people would know. I'm glad you're here, though. Hey, from my own stream, I have to refresh like 3 or 4 times. Let's see. Let's go to the Royal... No, wait, the Royal Palace is where Balin is. Right, okay. Let's trim the Shaper it. And then the Proving's over that way.
Sighted battling Darkspawn near Orzammar. They have no orders while throne stands empty. Make Harrowmont your king now.
So, Rock Pants, what you missed was I went into House Harrowmont to go talk to him, and they basically said, Harrowmont can't speak to you unless you prove your you know, loyalty, or at least not going to be an asshole. And, ooh. It's not as good as what I've got.
Right.
I could take it and sell it, though, come to think of it. So, they want me to go fight in the Proving as a champion of Lord Harrowmont, because 2 of his champions have suddenly backed out for reasons unknown. So it looks like I'm backing Harrowmont.
News of the hour. Lord Harrowmont entrenched in the past. How long
Truthfully,
can he ignore
that's
that
the way I
Orzammar
normally
must
play it
pay
anyway,
to provide?
because he's more of a traditionalist, and Balin's just a jerk.
That's a lot of lava. I guess they just hope it never erupts.
I guess. I don't think there's anything else I need to do over here. Let's see. I am looking at this thing. Yeah, looks like a Zevran. So, you know, I mean, I back him anyway. I mean, metagaming wise, I know that Balin had something to do with his father's death. So, you know, that alone makes me kind of not want to screw with him. I think there was one time I put Balin on the throne, or maybe that was just something I put in the tapestry when I was starting up a playthrough of Inquisition. I don't remember.
2 years tomorrow. By all the holy sodding ancestors.
Oghren.
How can you people just ignore that?
Branka didn't go alone, Oghren. She took the whole house, everybody but you. So just get over to Tapster's and drown yourself already. You know as well as I do that's how this always ends.
You think I'm afraid of some cub warrior who's barely off the teach? I'll...
You lift a weapon, or attack a single citizen in Orzammar, and you're stripped of your caste and exiled. Even you can't have forgotten that. Get out of here before I call a guardsman.
So I'd have to check that. I think that sounds like Steve Bloom, who did Grunt. I'm reasonably sure that is him. Poof, he disappeared. Let's see. So the proving is over here. Where's Tapsters? There. I'm gonna go see if I can catch up to Oghren. So all that time I spent in here looking for Oghren the other day, I wasn't going to find him because he hadn't come here yet.
What do you want? Hey, I heard about you. Grey Warden, coming from the surface. Great crisis in the world. People are saying how you've thrown yourself on Harrowmont's wagon train. I figured you'd be the one, you know, who could help me find Branka. But I guess you're just like all the rest.
All the rest? Should I know you or this Branka?
Branka's a paragon. Only one smart enough to be raised in the last 4 generations. She's a smith. Invented some kind of new coal that burns clean. It's been 2 years since she disappeared down the deep roads, and your boss never gave her a thought. I wonder, what does he think he can get from her now? I know he's been poking around, trying to find things out about her, what she was looking for. Won't tell me spit, though. He looking to take it for himself? A little lost technology of the ancients to throw Balin right out of the picture?
What are you talking about? What if I genuinely want to help you?
Too little, too late. But it's a nice gesture, Warden. If you think your boot kissing will get you an in I don't have, you're welcome to try this. I know both Harrowmont and Balin have been asking about her. 2 years without a peep, and suddenly now they want to start looking. If you find out what they know, it might just put me a step closer to finding her. Or sit here and have a drink. It's all the bleeding same to me. Barkeep?
Tonight's episode brought to you by Henry's Hard Soda, Cherry Cola. Made with cane sugar. It's pretty good. It's actually better than the Best Damn Cherry, which I tried not that long ago. So, let me try again.
Sod off, Duster.
I like Oghren. He's basically how I play dwarves when I play dwarves. Okay, so I guess I'm going to have to go kick some ass in the proving in order to... Let's see... I guess if I look at the quest, speak to the Lords of the Assembly, addressing the Assembly seems like a likely place to start looking for a solution. I didn't actually do that. I'm not speaking to him. I don't care about that. I'm not doing that right now. Win the provings in Harrowmont's name, find out why his fighters dropped out. Find out why Basil won't fight, find out why Gwydon won't fight, and then fight as his champion. I guess I could go back to the Diamond Quarter and see if I can speak to the Assembly. That was something I didn't look up to try.
This should be easy enough.
It should be easy enough to open this door and walk through it. Where's the Assembly? They're probably... Oh, right there. Okay. Well, let's go talk to him then.
Raise your voice in support of Lord Harrowmont, the one true king.
I mean, I like the dwarvish stuff in here, but I also recall it's a lot of run back and forth. Kind of like what I'm doing right now. There's the Assembly. I don't want to talk to him.
The Assembly is in session. Enter quietly if you wish to observe.
Your mind has gone to dust if you think we would pass such a writ. Half our houses would go broke without the service trade.
The proposal is only effective until we have a king to ensure we are respected by the surfacers.
Leaving you conveniently positioned to take over all contracts. I'll see your head on a pike first.
Deshers, lords and ladies of the Assembly. I've already doubled the guard to prevent violence. Must I summon more?
Steward Bandalore, Balin's sympathizers are tying our hands with trivialities. They may as well open us to the sky.
I suggest we put the matter to a vote.
And I suggest you have a taste of my family's mace.
Enough! The Assembly is in recess until the members can regain control of their emotions.
Axbutt. Hello, Hathor. Yes, I forgot to get your food out before I sat down. Now you'll just have to wait for 11 hours. Okay, let me talk to this guy.
Stone-forsaken fools and dusters. I'm sorry. This is the Assembly of the Clans. Only Deshers and occasional guests of state are allowed in.
Well, I'm your occasional guest of state.
Forgive me. I am so exhausted. I completely forgot about the message from the gate guard. Welcome to Orzammar, Warden. I hope you can forgive our unrest. The loss of our king has hit us hard. Respect for your role is great, but you won't receive a proper hearing until we have a king on the throne.
That kind of sucks. Any way I can break this for you?
I must admit, Warden, I am at a loss myself. It lies with Prince Balin or Lord Harrowmont, and they are slow to trust anyone in these uncertain times. I only wish there was more I could do for you.
In other words, you're completely useless to me. Very well. Oh, rock pants, that would be unnoticed. This particular cat, for the last several years, has made it her habit to pee outside the box. She'll go up to the box, stand right in front of it, and pee on the floor.
News of the hour. Questions remain as to Lord Balin's involvement in King Hendrik's death.
And she'll also pick some other random rooms and decide, okay, this room is my litter box, I'm going to pee in that. She poops in the box. Either that or she doesn't poop at all. I'm not sure which. But she will pee. I mean, the formal dining room, not like we actually use it or anything, but the dining room, last year, we had to rip about a year ago, we had to rip the carpet out because it was so rank in there from her peeing on it all the time. So Michelle wanted the floor redone, and she basically picked some wood that we then ripped out a couple of months later and replaced with tile.
So, are you a very religious man, Alistair? I'm curious. I believe I heard you say you were raised in an abbey.
I was raised in a castle. I was schooled in the abbey. As far as being religious, I don't know. Not especially. What about you? Not in your line of work, I expect.
Why do you say that? I happen to be quite devoted in my way, as most Antivans are.
Truly? But you kill people for money.
And I ask forgiveness for my sins from the Maker every chance I get. What manner of monster do you think I am?
But you ask forgiveness and then you go right on with your sinning.
The Maker has never objected. Why should you?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
Well, there you go. Perhaps you ought to think about asking for a little forgiveness yourself, huh?
Ah. So our solution now is some of her favorite places to pee. We put down puppy training pads and change them every day because she just pees on them. You little pain in the butt. You better hope you never develop heart and kidney problems like Anubis. Yeah. Let's see. Got some fans.
I hear that if the spectators don't approve of a match's outcome, they rush the field and kill the fighters.
Hathor doesn't get anything remotely resembling regular checkups because she is a total hellcat to actually get in the carrier. That said, I did take her to the vet a few months ago for this exact thing, and they found nothing physiologically wrong with her. We were starting to try some medication to see if we could change her behavior that way, and then after the first one didn't work is when I got laid off, so... she was an outside cat for maybe the first 6 months of her life or something like that before we got her. She's been inside only ever since then. Why are you staring at me? Why are you staring at me? By the way, this is actually her name right here. Just so you know. I mean, you probably can't tell because of the way I'm pronouncing it or whatever, but... Okay, Basil's one of the guys we need to talk to. Dude, why you quit?
Look, I already told the Proving Master I withdrew. Do you have to keep harassing me?
The other thing is, we had her for years, and she didn't do this at all. When she started doing this was when we brought a baby home. And she did it for a few weeks and then kind of tapered off and was okay again. And then my mother-in-law moved in with her cat. And it started then and has never stopped since. And those two cats do not, in any way, shape, or form, get along. What are you talking about?
Well, that sounded genuine. If you weren't looking for me, do me a favor and pretend I never said anything.
It is without a bark. Did someone make you drop out?
I left the proving on my own business, and I have no intention of discussing it.
Ooh, should I intimidate or should I persuade? Hermon's hurt that his own cousin would walk out on him. If you tell me what's happening, I could help you. I don't know, that persuade action sounds more like how I've been playing this character.
Look, it's just, when I was younger, I had a thing with this Idukan girl, Revelka. Lesser cousin, nowhere near the throne. Her family wanted her marrying up, so they matched her with a BMO. But we didn't exactly stop seeing each other.
So you're being blackmailed?
Balin's fighter, Miyaja, showed me love letters they have, from Revelka to me. If I fight, they'll expose us.
I can get those back.
You do that? I don't know how to thank you. I know it's my own fault, but I'd have married her if I could. Balin's fighter, Miyaja, has the letters. If you make sure she never shows them to anyone,
Rock Pants?
I'll fight for Harrowmont again. But you need to find them quickly. Registrations close once the first bout starts.
Okay, let's see if we can find Miyaja. Okay, so that's the other guy we need to check out, or other person, I don't know if it's a guy. And that's where we actually start proving. So let's go through that door. There's Miyaja. Got to go heat up my magic bag.
This area is off limits. Combatants only.
I hear you've been threatening.
Is that an accusation? It's illegal to threaten proving fighters outside the ring.
Not helping them keep their dirty secrets, though. That's another story. I bet you would.
Just tell Basil Harrowmont to fight.
Then you'll see them. On the front page of a broadsheet.
Come on, Luke John. We have a fight to prepare for.
Okay, that didn't exactly go as I planned. Let me try this again.
You are quickly overstepping your welcome. You are quickly overstepping your welcome.
I don't care what you have to say. Okay. Open that. Thank you.
Right.
Ah, Miyaja's chest. Now let me guess, he can't open this, right?
This won't take long.
Whew, got him. Sweet. I have half a mind to go taunt her about it. Oh, wall carving. I will look at it. I will gaze upon the wall carving. Okay.
The proving's almost starting. I should leave if you haven't found anything.
Here you go. What did you want me to do again?
Where did you get those? No, I don't want to know. Just thank you. I can't say what it means to know my Revelka is safe.
Hello, Josh. I can never turn away a man in love. Then you'll fight in the Proving?
I will be glad to fight for Harrowmont in the Provings. Thank you again, friend.
Why is my phone knocking? Because I'm getting a text from my son. Forgot about the time zone change. Well, I mean, I did send the text for, you know, hey, I'm on now. So I'm going to fight for Lord Harrowmont in the Proving. And he's got some fighters who are backing out, and I just got one of them to change that. So I'm going to go see if I can change the other one's mind again.
You new in the fights? I don't remember seeing you before.
You don't get out much. There we go. I'm fighting to champion Lord Harrowmont.
Far be it from me to tell you your business, but you might want to take a closer look before you jump into local politics. Were I you, I'd follow my example. Resign and let Harrowmont fight his own battles. I'm Guidon, by the way. It's been a pleasure.
Why did you resign?
It's not so much what happened, as what's going to. I heard from a reliable source Lord Harrowmont's already given up the throne. Balin called this whole Proving to let his lordship save face when he concedes.
What an embarrassment for the men fighting for him. And he's not conceding.
Oh? And where did you hear this that's more reliable than a member of the Assembly?
Dulin, and I'm rallying honorable fighters for Harrowmont.
I suppose there's nothing his lordship would do without consulting Dulin. He's always been his top man. Maybe you're right. I'm just a warrior. I've always tried to stay out of these noble politics. If I find out this whole thing was some flunky of Balin's lying to me for his own gain, I'll...
Get back in the Proving and knock some heads? Sneak out of here like a kicked dog?
Maybe I will at that.
That was the knock some heads choice. Uh-huh. Well, be sure you put a band-aid on it to pad it until it's healed up a bit. That's my dad advice for the day. Wow, Mr. Badmec's on a roll. Okay. I could talk to some of these others. I don't remember what Wojak was about.
Get out of here!
You looking at something?
No, I'm specifically looking at nothing. Ooh, Josh is taking us to bed. I should take my shirt off so that when he comes back next time, I don't have a shirt on. And then rub a nipple. Okay, maybe that's just... Maybe I'm creeping myself out.
The proving will begin shortly. I'm sure you can find a place in the stands.
I'd rather find a place on the
Were you
floor.
here to take part in the fight?
I'd like to fight as Lord Haramont's champion.
Well, that's a surprise. Never thought the Grey Wardens would take an interest in our king. Let me just put you into the schedule here. Now, is there a particular name you wish listed?
I get a little hiccup every time I take a drink of this stuff. I don't know what it is. I am happy of the Grey Wardens.
We'll just call you Grey Warden, seeing as those human names are a real burr to pronounce. We actually have an opening in the first round. Are you ready to start?
Who will I be fighting?
Looks like Suern's drawn first bout. He was one of the youngest champions ever. Beat his own father at 12 years old. All for the right to earn his battle status 2 years early. Are you ready to start?
So his father was 12 years old when he was beaten? What are the rules?
Fight start at the gong and go to first blood. No eye gouging, no groin pulls. The rules of each bout will be announced when it starts. You should be comfortable with normal weapons and lyrium-enhanced weapons, in single combat, pairs, or battle units. Are you ready to start?
Ready and eager.
That's what I like to hear. I will warn you, though. This is your last chance to make preparations or meet the competition. Once the fights begin, there are no new additions to the roster. All withdrawals are treated as losses and a sign of the ancestors' disfavor. Do you want to start, or would you like some time? The fighters' quarters are behind the ring.
What are you waiting for? Let's fight.
Go down to the ring, then. I'll be right there. This is the glory proving. Fought under the eyes of the Paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin. First up is Suern of the Warrior Caste. Many of you remember when Suern made history as a lad of 12 by defeating his own father in this very ring.
So he and his father were 12?
Today, he fights as a champion for Prince Balin. Opposing him, in Lord Haramont's name, is a member of the famed Grey Wardens.
In the name of House Iduken and our future King Balin.
For the glory of Lord Haramont.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
Okay, so he's got weapon and shield. What have I got? I've got my powerful swings turned on. Don't need rally. Could turn on my indomitable. Don't need threaten. Could turn on precise striking. Let's see. That's indomitable. Upkeep 30? I don't think so. I think I'll start by sundering his armor. Almost. Take that. Knocked him out.
The winner is the Grey Warden! That was an exciting start, Warden. Suern is rarely trounced, and so thoroughly. Are you ready for your next opponent?
Who is my next opponent?
Next, you're up against Miaja and Lukjan. As twins, they've always been allowed to fight as a single person. They're warrior caste, but their mother was a smith, so watch out for Miaja's hammer. And don't forget Lukjan. Most fighters do, and end up with a knife in their spine. Are you ready to begin?
They're twins, so they're allowed to fight as one person. What?
All right, then. I'll see you out there. This is a glory proving. Fought under the eyes of the Paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin. This round, Haramont's champion takes on the notorious duo, the warrior caste twin terrors, now fighting for Prince Balin, Miaja and Lukjan.
May the stone honor you.
When you fall.
And may the dirt taste good when I feed it to you. Nope, just for Lord Haramont.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
Okay. Wait, he told me to watch out for her hammer, but it looks to me like she's got an axe. Maybe that's a hammer. I don't know. Okay, so he's the rogue one. So let's start by taking him out.
Face my glory!
On it.
It's either you or me, and it's gonna be me.
Okay, now we'll work on this one.
Look at this mess. I love it.
Sunder armor.
Come, Luke John, it's time to fight!
The winner is the Grey Warden! Well, that was an exciting bout. 2-on-1, and you took them both easily. Are you ready for your next opponent?
Who is my next opponent?
Well, this bout should be quick and dirty. You'll be fighting Hanashan, one of the legendary Silent Sisters. She's a ferocious fighter, and dedicated enough to cut out her own tongue. Are you ready to begin?
She did what? Okay.
All right, then. I'll see you out there. This is a glory proving, fought under the eyes of the Paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin. Hieromont's champion has held the field so far, but how will he do against one of the legendary Silent Sisters? We'll find out as the Warden faces Lady Hanashan, who proved her worth to Paragon Ashtith the Grey by cutting out her own tongue.
That's dedication.
And to our Prince Balin by fighting in his name.
Oh, she's a two-handed fighter. For future King Hieromont.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
It didn't auto-pause. Oh, she's gonna precisely strike me, is she? Hey, she's the first one that's actually gotten a hit on me. And we'll sunder arms.
The winner is the Grey Warden! Hieromont will be pleased, Warden. The Silent Sister support was a great boost for Balin. Are you ready for your next opponent?
Who is my next opponent?
This should be a good match. You'll battle Wojek Ivo, master of all weapons, prisoner of none. He makes it a point never to use the same technique twice. Are you ready to begin?
Okay.
All right then, I'll see you out there.
He's the guy who didn't want to talk to me.
This is a glory proving, fought under the eyes of the Paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin. This round is paired combat. Just as Kiatchet fought as King Bloodlik II defending our empire, so have dwarves always fought alongside a second. Master of all weapons, prisoner of none, Wojek Ivo has never won the same way twice. What will he do today, lords and ladies? And will it win the day for Prince Balin?
It
Grey
will not.
Warden, choose your second, for you face Wojek Ivo and Valans.
Ooh. This is interesting. I could totally do this alone. But I don't think I will. I think what I'll do is I'll bring in Guidon.
Your trust humbles me.
Last one standing will be declared victor. Fight!
And he's got the blue circle, so I don't actually get to do anything with him, which is fine. Let's see. Let me do a war cry.
Let's get started. I got you now! This should be easy enough.
And then sunder some armor.
On it.
Get on the ground.
For Hieromont!
I'm gonna try a mighty blow. See if we can finish him. Okay. Oh, better send her those weapons.
The winner is the Grey Warden!
An issue?
Wojak Ivo is one of the best this arena has seen, Warden. Harrowmont picked wisely. Are you ready for your next opponent?
What sort of issue are you talking about?
This is the championship round. A full squad-on-squad combat. Piotr Naidukan leads the same team he's taken to victory in over a dozen Deep Roads expeditions. Are you ready to face the final test?
Ready to do it.
May the ancestors choose wisely. This is a glory proving, fought under the eyes of the Paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin. Only 2 warriors remain. Fighting for his royal cousin Balin, Piotr Naidukan has led his team to triumph over every unit so far. Challenging him on behalf of Lord Harrowmont, the Grey Warden has risen from nothing to stand at the competition's summit. Each will lead a full unit of 4 soldiers to see once and for all whom the ancestors favor.
You fight well, but your judgment is questionable. The throne will never leave House Naidukan.
I dedicate my triumph to Harrowmont's victory.
Last one standing will be declared victor. Fight!
Enemies of...
I guess I could have asked the 2 dwarves to join in or something. Okay, Morrigan, you're close. Cone these guys. And Zevran, go finish him off. Meanwhile, I will get Alistair to come here. And I will also come over here.
It's either you or me, and it's gonna be me.
See if we can finish off the little henchy. Not that henchy. Chain lightning him.
Victory shall be mine.
Now we play a little.
Desperation is an ugly
Whoa. We all got knocked down.
An order.
Cheeks!
You had it coming.
It's a gotcha!
Zevran, you're almost dead. I'll use a lesser. Let's see. Can only hit 1 if she does that. So do that. A little lightning.
Everyone shall stand.
I love this game.
Okay, now, Zevran. Go finish that guy off. Alistair, you keep taking on him. And I'm going after the henchman.
Okay, done with you now.
Okay, Alistair, you weren't supposed to die.
No mercy.
Really? I signed out of friends on Facebook, on Steam, so that it wouldn't keep showing me who was doing what. Okay. Welcome to the stream, wife. I did not expect to see you. Okay. Oh, I see cone time. I see a cone time. There we go. Boom. Gotcha. Meanwhile, I'll start making my way that way.
You
And I'll yell at everybody. Like, Alistair, quit dying. That's what I'm yelling. Oh, she's listening. She's listening to combat. Morgan, why don't you turn your frost weapons back on, since apparently you turned it off. And I will sunder this guy's armor. And Zevran, give him the mark of death.
Weapons at the ready.
Time for dance.
And I'll get everybody to rally.
I think we work well together.
The winner is the Grey Warden! Congratulations! You defeated the man Prince Trian himself once called the Horns of my army. Do you deny this Grey Warden has earned the championship? Then it is my honor to declare this Grey Warden champion of the Proving, who has shown that the ancestors favor Lord Heremont.
May the assembly heed the ancestors. There we go.
The ancestors speak through you. Congratulations, Warden.
Now I'll turn off the rally. That ought to be pretty good. I'll bet Heremont would actually speak to me now. Let's see. Yep, that's the way up. Well, that's because Mr. Badmech has taken all of the luck. Let's see what Basil has to say.
Congratulations and well fought. My cousin was wise to choose you.
Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
So I have a question for you, Zevran.
Hmm?
You're here, at least in part, to get away from the crows, right?
That is indeed true.
So when this is over, what do you intend to do with yourself? You can't go back to Antiva, I assume.
What I do depends in large part upon your fellow Grey Warden. I am not a free man, as it were.
Yes, but what if you could do whatever you wanted?
Oh, I don't know. Aren't you going to be king? Perhaps you have people you need killed.
I probably do. Yes.
See? It's that sort of thinking that makes me think I have a future in this fine country of yours.
That's assuming I would hire you.
That's the lovely thing about kings. They make for good business as the client or the target.
And people wonder why someone might not want to be king.
Okay. Enough of this screwing around. Let's go see if Heremont's ready to talk to me. Actually, let's go see if Oghren is ready to talk to me. I don't know if I can talk to him now or if I have to wait until after I've talked to Heremont. Kind of think I have to talk to Heremont first, but Oghren's close.
Sod off, Duster.
Okay. Yeah, not time to talk to Oghren yet. Yes, my bot has quite the personality. That's kind of funny. We must have typed it at about the same time.
News of the hour. Your peril, evidence. Spread military draft.
That's not even. Well, neither is 25. 29, however, is prime. Oh, I probably have to go talk to the assembly. Oh, good, it's Cyril. Goodbye, Benikash.
Lord Harrowmont is a weak man, and he will be a weak king. Yes.
Not the Royal Palace. Let's go over here to the Assembly. Can I talk to him now?
Warden, I'm afraid the Assembly is still locked in debate. What can I do for you?
How is it looking now?
At this point, they're stone for stone. I wouldn't put any coin on the outcome. It's still up in the air, though. One big surprise, and it could go either way.
Okay, what was I supposed to do? Meet his representative in that's right, he did say he was going to be in Tapsters. So I went over to Tapsters to talk to Oghren, and then left, so I could come over here.
Raise your voice in
I need an auto-run key for the Dwarven place.
News of the hour. Lord Balin promises...
Why do they make these streets so long for these people with little stubby legs and no cars? Now Hathor has turned her back to me. She's still sitting there. She's just refusing to look at me. Usually she tries being cute. She'll lie down on my desk here and roll over on her back. And then close her eyes, like she's passed out from hunger. Where's Dulin? There's Dulin. Where's Waldo?
Atrasvala, champion. I hear your performance in the Proving was nothing short of amazing. I must thank you for bringing both Baisel and Guidon back into the fight. His lordship was touched to see his old friends stand for him. There can no longer be any doubt where your sympathies lie. If you're ready, Lord Harrowmont will see you now.
Great!
His lordship is looking forward to meeting you.
I'll just bet. Okay, is this where I can go talk to him now? Ooh, he's orange. Guess I better not try to kill him.
I appreciate what you have done, Warden, and I apologize for putting one of your rank through such trials.
It's Robin Sachs again.
Lord Pyrell Harrowmont, and I thank you for your efforts to help me preserve King Endrin's throne.
Never heard him try to do this kind of accent before. You know, not some sort of British thing. Why would Endrin prefer you over his own son?
You may not know the story, but Balin is actually the youngest of three. Endrin's eldest, Trian, was murdered in the Deep Roads not a year ago. His middle son was found standing over the body and was exiled. but I've always found it suspicious that Balin knew just where to look. Endrin loved his sons too much to voice such suspicions. But he knew Balin's only interest in ruling was to further his own power.
You believe you'd be a better king than Balin?
I have never sought the throne. My role was to serve Endrin, first as his advisor, then as an elected Desher in the Assembly. Harrowmont has never been king, and I always assumed Trian would rule after his father. But both Endrin and my colleagues have asked me to step up, and I will not back down when Orzammar needs me.
The Assembly has more power than the king?
The Assembly represents the voices of the wisest, most noble families. While we need a single king to preside over important functions and lead us in battle, the Assembly better represents all in Orzammar.
Just spit out what I need to do to get your help as king. Okay, yeah, I guess that's the thing.
Ultimately, the Assembly decides what troops to send. If they no longer fear civil war, they'll have no reason to hold back. If you want my support to count, I will have to be king. And right now, there is no sure way to get there. Have you heard of a woman named Jarvia and the criminal Carta she runs?
Carta is like a cartel. No.
The Assembly receives pleas every day from the common folk, begging that something be done about her. So far, no one has managed. Jarvia hides her base in Dust Town, the raw edges of the city where no one lives but casteless and criminals. If you would help me in this, it would show the Assembly that I, and not Balin, have the ability to defend and rule this city.
I'll go right now.
Do this, and I promise if I take the throne, I will not stop until the Assembly sends your troops. Look for Jarvia in Dust Town. Do whatever it takes to see that justice is served.
Justice is best when served live. Wait, no, that's Gok. Sorry. My bad. So to go all the way back the other way, I have to actually go past Tapsters. So maybe Oghren will speak to me now. I don't think he will. But since I have to literally walk past it... There, are you finally going to try the cute thing? Are you finally trying to be cute? Trying to look like you're weak from hunger? I'd pull the camera down and show you, but,
Harrowmont has...
Oh, but, I'd probably have trouble getting it realigned again. Okay, everybody turn your crap back on. Why you turned your crap off, I don't know. Keep 55. How about shield defense? Yeah. Well, my crap is on, mostly, but I will yell.
Under the warning. Balin will not allow it.
Okay. Morgan, put your cones over there. Oh, Cheeks, no! No, you can't lead. Well, I guess you can if you really, really need to. Okay. Oh, you guys are so hosed. I can get all of them if I don't mind hitting Alistair. No, wait. There, I can get all of them. You guys are so screwed. Okay, 2 of them got out. That's fine. I'm gonna lightning the crap out of the ones that didn't.
You're mine!
Time for a little bloodletting, I see.
Right.
Oh, he resisted that. Hey, stop attacking my mage. Get over there and hit that. Okay. All these dudes, they're all wearing armor, and I get a helmet off of one of them. I guess I'm only allowed to get the armor pieces that, I don't know, fall off. Yeah, that was easy.
On it.
Like I say, I don't think Ogren's going to come yet, but yeah, I'll give it a shot. I got nothing to lose but time.
Sod off, Duster.
Sod off, Duster. Let's see. I don't care about either of those. I want to make sure it's Dust Town that I'm going to. Yeah, clues to whereabouts in Dust Town. Okay.
Why do the poor not rise up against their betters? This I never understood.
Okay.
Yeah!
Thuggery. Okay. Let me turn on my rally aura.
The rich one will get plenty for their kid.
And knock this guy on his ass. Morgan, go over here. No, no, really. Go, well, fine. Go over. No. Go someplace useful. Yeah, okay. Go ahead and keep casting that.
And you shall pay!
As you
Mighty blow on this guy. Doink. Ooh, stream update alert when I'm not using it for a change. Man, these guys had nothing. I think this guy wants to do some lyrium trading or something like that. I don't care. Slum's Household. Or Almar's Emporium. Let's check out the Slum's Household. Is this the Slum's Household? Yes. Well, at least it's quiet. Let's open this door. And there's some stuff that Zevran probably can't open. Oh. A shield. And
this won't take long.
Boots. And a bathtub. A dwarven bathtub. The Esti. Welcome. I assume that means you've been on for at least half an hour, since my bot seems to run about 30 minutes behind.
Spare a bit for the needy? Please, have you a coin to spare, my lord? It's for my son. He's sick. He hasn't any clean clothes to wear or anything to eat today. Neither have I.
Here's 5 silvers.
That a stranger would care so much when my own family barred me from their halls unless I'm willing to. But no, I can't bear to even think of it.
What's wrong?
My name is Erlinda. I wasn't always like this. I was born to a mining caste family. We weren't wealthy, but I never went hungry before. Now it's all gone, and it's my own fault. Ancestors curse me, but there's nothing I can do to set it right.
I'm sorry to hear. Your son is a Fargana Bustage.
I fell in love. He seemed so exotic, you know? Tough and smart, and never had to bow his head to anyone. He was casteless, and I know he was just trying to father a higher caste child so he could petition for status. But our child was a son, casteless like his father. My parents disowned me and stripped my caste from me. Unless I agree to abandon the child in the deep roads and pretend I never bore him.
It sounds like you don't really want to belong to that family.
Yes. I can become casteless with him, which is what I've done. Others have raised children like this, right? Begging for change, sleeping in doorways.
Can't you just take him to the surface?
I thought about that. They say there's no caste up there. That humans don't care about lineage. I've never met a surfacer, though. I thought it might not be safe.
I'm from the surface. It will be hard, but you can make a life there.
I'm not afraid of hard work. Only of being somewhere with no chance to do it. If it gives my son a chance to live, I will go. Thank you, stranger, for opening my eyes. Perhaps I'll see you next in the light of the sun.
While you're up there, get a chin. I'm trying to remember what I'm supposed to do in order to find this person. Idle dwarf?
Your clothes are so fancy. Did you get them topside?
Yes, I did.
My ma'am used to say they don't got no stone to protect them topside. If I go up there, I'm gonna fall into the sky.
You just have to hold on real tight with your feet.
Yes. When my dad left, he never came back. Who's to say he didn't fall up, eh?
I should go.
Don't fall into the sky when you go back up there.
What do you want, Warden? You're out of your element down here.
Keith Zarabaika again.
I'm no fool. Nobody just wanders around in Dusttown. You're here looking for me, and I don't like it. You've walked into a sodding fight, Warden, and I've already passed your stupid tome along. Too bad for you.
Really?
Aha!
Well, you see Zanzibar, it's dirty, so...
Spare coin.
I want information. Maybe I can get it in here. Yeah, they're dirty, so they don't. That's why they're not as pale as you'd think.
What are you looking for? We got nothing to buy for the likes of you. Or maybe you wanted to sell.
Let me see your wares. Maybe I can sell some crap first. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Probably don't have a lot to sell. Okay, that's good enough for selling.
You're back. You got more business for me?
I want to know about Jarvia.
Enough to know she don't fancy strangers asking questions.
Why is everyone so scared of her?
Her base goes everywhere in Orzammar. You cross her or even talk bad, your bones end up in the lava.
Just my bones? The rest of me doesn't? Would you know more if the question came with silver?
Could be. If 30 silver came my way, I might know a bit.
30 silver, huh? Here's 20. If I like your information, you may get more. No, just give him the money.
Only Jarvia's men know all the entrances to her base. But I tell you, I've watched them. They go up to what look like bare walls, and poof, gone. Like there's a secret door. There's one just across the way. Watch long enough, and you'll see. Now you want to buy something, or are we done? That's what I thought.
Lost 5 copper. No, I thought it was 30 silver. One just across the way. Oh my god, I don't remember what to do for this mission. Hey, you.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get in your way.
Do you know where I can find Jarvia's base?
No! Don't make me go back there! Don't let them get me again!
Okay.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get in your way.
Can I ask you some questions?
Stay away from me. I don't know nothing about it.
What about her?
Well, look at that. It's not often old Nadezhda sees a fine-dressed stranger here in Dust Town. Help a poor cripple.
What about a generous kick in the face if you ask again? Wow, what a jerk. What a jerk response. I don't do those responses. I might have some money if you have information.
What are you looking for?
Know anything about the Carta?
Know it? I lived it, my friend. And let me tell you, it's worse now than in my day. Jarvia took over the Carta not more than a year ago, and already she's got every duster with both legs bearing swords for her.
Where could I find her?
Won't be easy. She's gotten real careful since Barat died. Real paranoid. She's got Carta members all carrying these fingerbone tokens. She scratches some mark into them so she'll know they came from her. There's doors to her base all over the city, but only one is ever open at a time. And if you show up without a token, you'd never know it was there.
Where do I find these tokens?
Can't help you there, Selrocka. The Carta members keep them real tight. Now, how about that coin you promised?
Here, have 10. Ta-da! Mrs.
I'll
Bad
think of
Mech.
you when I go to bed with a full stomach.
My quest is updated. Let's see, the doors leading to this base are hidden. You need a special fingerbone token to enter. Obtain a fingerbone token and use it to gain entrance. Okay, well there's that. And how exactly do I do that? Okay, there's the suspicious door. Vampires, huh? Small slot. Look through the hole. Nothing. Okay, I'll do nothing. Poor rock bands. Okay, now I need to find some Carta members, beat the crap out of them, and get their finger bones. I don't remember what I have to do to go beat up some Carta members, though. Oh, those guys decomposed the bones pretty quickly. Okay, let's try heading back in.
As you wish.
And see if I can, I don't know, get them... Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, but I figured if I stepped out and stepped back in, maybe somebody'd spawn. I don't know, I've already been back and forth it a couple of times. I've played it twice before, but that's twice in... How long has this been out? 9 years or something? Check back! I'll check back with you. Or something. Maybe in a household.
Well, look
there we
what
go.
We have here.
Jarvia said you were looking for trouble. Congratulations. You found it.
I'm not looking for trouble. I'm not looking for trouble. I'm just looking for your finger bones. What's wrong with that? Chill out. Okay, Alistair. Why don't you knock him down? And I will yell a lot. And Zevran, why don't you mark this assassin guy for death? Okay. Oh, I could Tempest right here. How about we chain lightning?
Dangerous. Ready for
And Mighty Blow, so we can finish him off. Smack! No,
Don't kill
missing.
me! Sorry ancestors! What do they teach you on the surface? You fight like a bleeding archdemon. Sweet bloody stone, look at them all!
Tell me how to find Jarvia or you'll join them.
The base is below the city. You can get to it through the wall of the third house on this row. Put this token through the slot, and it'll open. Well, will you let me go now?
Yes, and you won't want to be there when I arrive.
Really? Oh, thank you. You're a good person. How do they say it?
The ancestors have shown their favor.
Bless you.
Okay, now. These dead guys have anything? These dead guys don't have anything. Oh, this dead guy has something. 30 pieces of silver. Okay. Now we will go to Suspicious Door. See if we can wrap up Jarvia in the next half hour. It's a pretty long slog if I recall. Okay, and we're in a cave. Yes, yes, the bot's a real jerk. Okay, step on through. Hello, Carta
What's the
Dorman.
password?
Jarvia sucks lizard eggs.
Looks like we have a martyr, boys.
I think
Raw. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, I'll take one for the team.
I hope I don't get blood all over me again.
Now we get our
Drop down! Defend yourself!
I am your death!
No, really, go that one.
You got blood all over.
As you wish.
Well, yeah, I see. I thought Jarvia sucks lizard eggs was the correct password, but maybe it was my inflection. You're off. You're not allowed to be off. I'm still going for another half hour. Okay, I open the door. Now we'll save. There's somebody over there to the right. Looks like we're following the right-hand rule.
This should be easy enough.
I hope I don't get blood all
Looks
over
like it was a
me
trap.
again.
Oh, yep, sure enough, there was a trap right there.
Let's get started.
Stuff? Do you have anything? Nature salve. Whatever.
On it.
Whoa! Hey, that's kind of decent positioning. I think it's time for a Tempest. Right there in the room. I can get it right up to the doorway. And put everybody on hold position. Put me... Okay, just bring Alistair up here. And get Zevran to change.
So be it.
No, 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 no. I told you to fight. These guys weren't supposed to come out of the room.
Wipe them out!
Okay, come on. Come on.
As you wish. This should be easy enough.
A dagger. Oh, I haven't picked up an injury kit in a long time. Of course you're insufficient in your skill. Why do I even bother? Okay, and we're saving. So yeah, those of you who follow me on Twitter got to see my news last week, wherein I have once again found gainful employment. There we go. Warden senses tingling, like a spider.
Tingling.
Oh, God, come on. Actually attack instead of running into the pillar.
No mercy!
No pinning shot for you. Okay, I'm getting that one. I hope the others are dead, since everybody came running in here.
Time for a little bloodletting, I see.
Right.
Run while you have!
I love
Sunder arms. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm not quite talking about the job yet. Not that there's any, secrecy or anything that needs to be held. It's just one of those things where I kind of don't want to talk too much about where I'll be working and what I'll be doing until I'm actually there, and can make sure whatever rules happen to be in place, or I then know and can follow or whatever. But when I am ready to reveal it, it'll kind of make sense to you when I say I was actually expecting that I was going to do, at best, break even compared to what I was doing before, pay-wise. It turns out, actually, I'm getting a 21% raise. I know that's not the kind of thing you normally go and share, but for the most part, I know you guys. A couple of complete strangers are poking their heads in today, which is fine. I just wanted to share that it was even better fortune than just simply finding a job. And of course, my hiring manager told me that I could start either on the 20th or the 3rd. And I thought, well, Mass Effect comes out on the 21st, so the 3rd sounds good. I just want to run in the room.
Come, you can do better than that.
Oh, Morgan, get over to this side. There. Now, freeze the crap out of these guys. Having done that, time for another Tempest. Right there.
Armed and dangerous. Ready for action.
I'll bet another battle again.
Getting sloppy.
Go get this guy.
I do love a good death rattle.
That's nice, Zevran. But the other job that I was a finalist for, it's been on the order of 7 or 8 weeks since I interviewed, and I still haven't heard anything. Which is fine. I don't remember whether I ever actually talked much about that job or not. I think I did. That was the one that was going to have me traveling up to 30% of the time, 2 to 3 weeks at a go.
Bellissimo. As you like.
In Asia. I was kind of dreading that I might possibly get that job, although it would have paid well. I'm sure that would have paid well. But I never heard. I never heard back. And now I have an offer that is one that I'm quite happy to accept. So.
Enemies of
course, Artemis thinks I'm absolutely crazy for wanting to delay starting by a couple of weeks.
Show me what you got.
I mean, she understands, but you know. Chain lightning. Who should you chain lightning? Chain lightning him.
Weapons at the ready.
Oh, nice one, Alistair. Okay, now I'm going for this guy.
Let's get started.
Oh, another battle it is! I
I
still remember my first battle. We worked well together.
Yeah, that was the default that I put in there. Just so there'd be something at quote 0.
As you wish.
Cold iron. So if I continue with the right-hand rule, that brings us over here.
As you wish.
Ah, yes. That one was for you, Josh. Okay. This has got to be a trap. Zevran? This looks like a trap. It's up to you to let me know that it's a trap. Okay, if you can't spot that it's a trap, you get to walk through it. I can see the string. It's right there. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's what you get for not being able to tell it's a trap, you moron. This is why I need Leliana. Yeah, when you said you were going to go switch computers and get on the laptop so that you could watch in bed, cat hair. I said that while you were gone, I should take my shirt off so that when you came back, I'd be sitting here shirtless. No, 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 no. You guys stand back. Zevran has to do this alone. Zevran needs his alone time. Wait, what? Well, fact is I don't see a string, so I guess it's okay. Yeah, the whole point was to weird you out, so you'd come back and I'd be shirtless. But, you know, I decided I would save the rest of the planet because nobody wants to see that.
Let's get started.
Okay, I'm going to short-circuit the right-hand rule for a second because this doesn't go past there. Ooh, a fire trap. Carta Jailer. Or maybe that's Cartagelor. Ooh. That's a lot of dudes. Oh, Morgan. Lend me your cones. Alistair, you could really get in there and do something.
Victory!
Okay, perfect. Morgan's all lined up. Let's freeze these jerks. Since they're stabbing me in the face. Okay, Alistair. No, I want you attacking this guy. Let's see. Can I do a Tempest without screwing over the party? There we go. Good, now I can use a Lesser, since I got a little bit of this.
Look at this!
I hope I don't get blood all over me again.
Why are you guys running into the lightning? Don't run into the light. Yeah, come back out. Out. There's no proof these you didn't see the video that he posted earlier? Or was I not supposed to mention that?
This should be easy enough. Let's get started.
I have used the key.
We've been down here. It's been so long. My friend didn't make it. Just stopped eating one day and all for a stupid bet.
I bet I can go without eating for 6.5 months. That was a stupid bet. Okay. Okay, back to the right-hand ruling. And we're saving. It doesn't look like I'm going to get this done in time either. I'll have to remember to clean these other rooms out when I do come back, because that's looking more and more like it's going to be next week. Ooh, this guy assassinates Cartas. She's always starting so far behind. I'll do a little yellow.
Run while you can.
Fall down.
This fighting won't die.
I still remember my first battle.
Let us end this.
Maegard! Malgard! Sorry, I can't read. Santa Bark, that's Fargenabastage. Miserable corksucker. I'm getting lots of new people come on through here. It's 3 in one night. That's about 3 more than I get on an average week. This is great. I feel special. But, like I've said before, I expect that means you got here about half an hour ago, because the bot is about 30 minutes behind for whatever reason. Let's see. But the stream's only going to go for roughly 10 more minutes. Come over here. Let everyone else catch up. Qunari. Sunder his arms off. Magma Carta assassin. I would throw him into the liquid hot magma. How hot is it? It's liquid hot. So to you know, my newer guest viewers, if you want to actually watch people who are fun streaming, be sure you take a look. Which side is it on? I think it's that side over there, where I have some of the people who inspired me to stream, as it were.
Watch out!
Be sure you watch their stuff because they're fun.
Watch out! Trap.
Oh, now he can see traps. Okay, you know what? You know what? No, in this fight, I want you taking the trap out. Alistair, quit dinking around. Get over there. And Morgan, come over here. Get thee behind me. And I'll see if I can thug this Carta.
Have at you!
Okay, good. Now, I will again take one for the team. No, I'm going to chain lightning his happy ass. Severin, what are you doing? There is another trap over here that you could be working on right there. Morgan? Don't let this guy sneak up behind you now. Lightning bolt. No, really, lightning bolt.
Direct me.
Move it down! Strike and kill! It's done.
Hey, stop that. You stop that. Bad thug. Okay. Severin's gone bye-bye, Egon. What have you got left? If by Egon you mean Alistair. Okay, Alistair. Run all the way back. And make him run all the way back.
This should be easy enough.
Ha. Ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Okay.
On it. Right.
And we're saving in case we're crashing. I'm getting a lot of runes tonight. But then again, I am in Dwarf World. Oh, see, look. Now the bot says the same thing I did. Iron letter opener. In case you've got any letters that are made of iron, this can open them.
As you wish.
Okay, and now it goes over there. I'm sitting here looking at it, and I'm seeing that's obviously the continuation of the dungeon, which means I've got these two rooms over here that are kind of left behind. If I don't do them now and save them for next week, I'm going to forget about them. So I'm going to come over here and put my foot in a trap, and then I'm going to go back over there. I'm going to go clear out those two rooms, come back to where I just was standing, and probably call it a night there. Although, depending on how fast these rooms go, I may push on just a little bit more. Especially if I don't get lost. Harshbot is harsh. So I also we also had our first session of Mass Effect, the role-playing game. We did that on Friday. It went pretty well. It was kind of a shortish session because people hadn't bought their equipment yet, and the game is very heavily about equipment, so it took quite a while. Still, it worked out. It worked out pretty well. I was really amused to be able to pull a John. No, you take on him, and you chain lightning that guy. You stab that guy in the kidney. Actually, mark him for death.
Right.
Because the party had gotten into a situation where somebody was seen running out of a room, and they found in the room a metal box that was hidden and stuck to something that didn't really belong there. Right, and I was being asked, well, you know, this has flashing lights and a timer and all that stuff on that, and it's, no, this isn't a movie. So they're kind of guessing it's a bomb. And I point out to the one guy who's actually got a decent score in the... Ow! Got a decent score in the ability to actually, I don't know, defuse a bomb. And I pointed out to him that there's a small sliding panel on the front of it, and he's like, okay, well, I'm going to open it. And I said, okay, you slide back the panel, and I think that's a good place to stop. Or you go to slide back the panel. I think that's a good place to stop for tonight. So. Oh. Yeah, I was almost sleeping on the couch for that one. So you saw where Artemis then had to go and tweet to John saying, "Look what you did."
Is that all you've got?
No, no.
You asked for it.
You don't get to go anywhere. Except the floor. So we're supposed to keep going this coming Wednesday.
Good to see you.
I'll keep everyone informed. Or not. I don't know. Just don't look for me to go streaming that stuff. Okay, at least I got those 2 rooms done. Cliffhangers get old. It worked. I left him hungry. I left him wanting. And we'll just have to see how the next one goes. Well, I've actually got some some actual combat lined up for him this next time, which will be nice, you know, since it's D20 and it's going to be largely about combat. But I'm trying to do it as a more roleplay heavy one. Maybe they'll talk their way out. Who knows? It was rather interesting though, because there were certain things that I hadn't actually planned out for what it was going to be like. I had no idea what the place looked like or where things were when they got there. Taking a big leap of faith in myself. and just kind of made that up as we went, which isn't the way I normally am. So it was interesting, and the players weren't able to tell. I mean, it was a considered approach, right? I'm trying to change up my style for the better. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and call this one here. I got a door up ahead of me. There's probably only 2 or 3 more rooms until I get to Jarvia anyway. So it's going to be a good place to stop. I'm not sure if we'll actually get done with all of the dwarf stuff next week, because we do have to go into the deep roads after this. But I don't think that doing the dwarf stuff should go past next week, and then we can get back to Denerim and see what kind of trouble we can get back into in the capital over there. I'm not sure how many sessions we've got left in Origin. 4 maybe, 5 maybe, something like that. Yeah, the cliffhanger. Oh, there's a door in front of you, and that's where we'll end for tonight. It's just there's not much reason to keep going on. This isn't, you know, a major story point. This isn't like those chapters of Mass Effect I was doing. So, thanks to everybody for showing up tonight, especially thanks to my regulars and to my non-regulars, which is everybody who showed up tonight. Be sure you check out the other people down there for some other fun stuff, and you know, if you haven't seen it, yeah, there you go. If you haven't seen it, then of course, oh, hey, a follow, thank you. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend you check out LARPs, the series. Those are the, some of those people are the ones who do the streaming that got me into streaming. So, otherwise, I will be here next Monday, 6:30 Central Daylight Time. Remember, it is going to be daylight time. Josh and Mark, you might want to keep that in mind for the rest of the week. And I will see you guys out there in cyberspace. Bye!